It was a weekend that required passports, open rooms, and Lidi Kia said moving from side to side. Gents, FNB, arrested Kodi Kia Nedi transfer, ho snamatata, ho le sharp. Lufuno, pyramid.
Yeah.
Nobody was expecting them to do what they did with FNB.
If you say nobody, then it means that you've not been watching African football. Pyramid, not long ago, they hold the alley to a 1-1 prior to playing Pirates. So they're a very quality team. They are top of the log in Egypt.
But I get others would argue that Egyptians, especially, or North Africans, when they come and apply themselves more here in the south,
we must correct it. Not Egyptians. We must appoint not Egyptians. Morocco and Tunisia.
Yeah.
We must be clear. Egyptians, Chief, they will do anything. They will not waste time. Maybe since Coach Roland was at Wydad, they've changed. But yeah.
But let's talk about attendance, and perhaps maybe let's look at both sets of fans in terms of their attendance. Was it expected that Orlando Pirates will not be able to fill FNB?
Yeah, look, I mean, if you look at the fans at FNB, holistically, FNB is a very big stadium.
It's huge.
It's a very big stadium.
Group project.
I think the fans that were there would have probably made a very good spectacle.
They would have filled Orlando.
They would have filled Orlando. So hence I'm saying that Orlando Pirates supporters, they were in the stadium. I don't know what Cardoso was saying about the others, but all I saw in Orlando, they were full capacity.
He saw Orlando.
What are you not saying?
At FNB. Go FNB. Orlando Pirates supporters came out in numbers. All I'm saying, Cardoso says,
no, he rushed to Cardoso.
People. One dribble because what of it go Cardoso.
Yeah.
There's a problematic number 7. Wow.
Hey, that Traore, Chief. Traore, 73rd minute. Go look at those highlights. Mayele did something to Spies. I don't think Spies has recovered. I think.
No, it's lucky that he's not in hospital.
Nobody.
You don't do such kind of things.
That move, Mayele.
Yeah.
Lamsain. Good luck, Lamma.
But here's my. Chiefs has been open that they want a good striker. Mayele is a top-notch striker.
He's worked with Nabi.
No, he's worked with Nabi. He's a quality striker. Besides that, he worked with Nabi. Look at the goals that he has contribution at Yanga, goal contribution at Pyramid.
Speaking about goal contribution, Mamposa, VAR, how important was it? I mean, we saw 2 goals being reviewed, and rightfully so. I think they were.
Look, I think we saw the importance of VAR because on the field they were given as decisions. Initially, if you look at the Sundowns game, they were given as goals, and then they had to go to VAR to be able to see that they were offside. You look at the Pirates game, the one is a handball, the one is contentious offside. And you then be able to say without VAR. Pirates is 2-0 down and Sundowns is 2-0 down.
That one of Mayele, hey, Sundowns people were not happy about it.
No, but we must. You see,
never got it.
You want to fly the video?
And the funny thing is,
and perhaps Mamposa, this is an opportunity for you to educate in terms of why the referee went to check out his VAR monitor. Offside.
So when one looks at it, when a player is in an offside position, can a player from the opposition play the ball? Then that would nullify that decision. Point in case, Lunga against Swallows, Mohango scores. Everybody says.
Did Lunga pass it?
Oh, so when in your right mind,
in interpretation,
there's a defense. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
The rule does not speak about distance and everything else. Yeah. Once you play it,
yes.
Whether you were in control, once you play.
But we're talking about distance these days.
Wait.
So he was.
Apparently there was a distance and whatnot.
Now I will say those who sit in Randburg and were able to measure distance because you can't say distance. Because when you look at the distance, because you're going to look at the distance that he passed. If you didn't see it, then you sharply away. But for me, it's the ref gave it.
Lekoko, for me, the issue is, let's assume Mayele was not offside.
No, he was offside.
We're assuming.
I want to give you another perspective that he was not offside. And that ball, the defender of Pirates attempted to play the ball. Okay? And for some reason, it dribbles the striker, meaning that the striker would have not got into the ball because a defender attempted to play and change the direction of the ball.
Yeah.
This time around, Miguel was offside. It's a take but in only distance.
Bogas.
But here's my
Bogas.
thing. My thinking, Cox, everything must be written down. Suddenly, because you are Cox, you've got an audience, you're sitting here, you're saying the distance was it. Where is the distance in the rule book? The thing is
nothing like that.
There's nothing like that in the rule book. We must not create
Bogas attempted to play the ball.
All right.
And
he played the ball.
Yeah.
He just was not in control.
Speaking about Bogas, do you feel that Orlando Pirates should go with a 3-man defense this time around? Perhaps Bogas was exposed in Egypt.
They're playing pyramids, Chief. They're going to play the same way that they were playing. So don't change anything. If you change anything now, how are you going to handle them? Pyramid are not the team that's going to come here, defend. If they didn't defend in your backyard, the expectation that they're going to defend in their own.
And Bafile Asphalt 4.
They're very flamboyant. They don't have this play that you see from your Ahly, your Esperance.
Your typical North African.
They're not typical North Africa. They can attack.
They're naive.
They're very naive. So if you go there and play and you don't watch yourself, you're going to get a idea.
Is it naive or that's because when it's Sundowns or a South African team, we say that's our culture.
Yeah.
That's
So
their
identity.
Identity.
Because when you look, even their coach is not from North Africa. He's an Eastern European coach. And you look at the players, that's how they've decided this is how we're going to play ball. And therefore you give them credit for
All right, speaking about identity, VAR le yona ibile le identity ya yona ko Loftus. O re khalo ba tlo bolela ka Cardoso o rolla ka di-fan o re dirala.
Cardoso are 20 rand ya thusa. Kupa letlatse Loftus. He's used to play and coach where he turned his back. He said when he turned his back, that side, he said it was okay. But the other side, he thought that Sundowns supporters could have done better.
No.
Mamposa, what's the reason why that section was could have been barricaded?
Before we get to the reasons, Cardoso must focus on his tactics. If your tactics you get wrong, just say I got it wrong, it didn't work. Because when you look at Loftus, traditionally, we know that the main grandstand would be full.
Yes.
And the other side, there was also a barricaded side. Because you remember the last time we were talking about people almost losing their lives. So there's a whole portion that was barricaded for the away team. For safety reason.
We should know that.
Pirates and Sundowns are busy paying millions. Because of safety issues. Now they've barricaded that. The coach, stick to your tactics. The most beautiful thing is Loftus. Tembazwan is back. Football is back.
Shikabala is back, but unfortunately we have to leave you for a short while. Do make sure you come back and catch Mzanzi Fundiz because it is your show after all. Arkopaneng Gape.